right?
Okay.
The average clamping force in the marketplace is between 25 and 30 kilonewtons, okay? They start around 11, 17, 22, 24. Our little guy goes to 25. Our mid-size goes to 50 kilonewtons, and our larger one goes up to 75 kilonewtons, which is 16,800 plus pounds of clamping force.
We're in West Boylston at the Emuge-Franken HQ, and I'm here with Dave to talk about work holding. But Dave, I want to start, there's a lot of work holding out there. Why is Amugi bringing work holding to the market?
Yeah, it's a good question. And we're known for our cutting tools, our round tools, right? Certainly in the marketplace. And a few years ago, Emuge-Franken, right? We started bringing up our milling line. And we found that the market didn't really have suitable clamping force in their 5th and 3 and 5 axis vices. So we came up with our own, made with our own top cut VAR tooling in-house.
Oh, I like that you used your own tooling to make the product.
Sure. The offering has a full complement of top jaws that go on the base jaws. We have a knurled system. We have a single grip, a double grip for more heavy machining or something that has a corner break on it. As well, all the jaws come in a bolt-on face type. We have all the face plates for that. And then we get some specialty ones. We have the prism for doing round parts. And we also have another top jaw, I give them 2 of these, with some inserts that, for round parts or odd shapes. Originally designed for round parts, but we found that you can actually do square parts on these as well.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
So you can put those jaws up, and it looks like you've got a lot of different positions depending on part geometry. I like that you have it for the hard to grip geometries, because normally in the world of manufacturing, that would be a custom fixture or something else. It takes a lot of time.
Right. As well, you'll see we have some grime covers, right? And a lot of the devices come with grime covers that goes in holes that aren't utilized. Because we all know you machine something, it gets full of chips, and it's hard to get those out of there. Just remove the grime cover and you're good.
I used to grab a face shield when I had to do that, because otherwise you're just showering in chips. So I love that those are available and I don't have to buy them after the fact.
Right.
So we've talked a little bit about there. So what's something else that makes this vise stand out, though? I mean, that's cool, but what else is there?
Well, the big thing is, one's the size and the clamping force, right?
Okay.
The average clamping force in the marketplace is between 25 and 30 kilonewtons, okay? They start around 11, 17, 22, 24. Our little guy goes to 25. Our mid-size goes to 50 kilonewtons, and our larger one goes up to 75 kilonewtons, which is 16,800 plus pounds of clamping force.
So your middle guy at the 50 kilonewtons is already well above most of the competition. And you go all the way up to 75?
100 millimeter wide vise for the 50 and 120 millimeter wide vise for the big one, 75 kilonewtons.
That's ridiculous. Work holding force. I mean, when you're talking about pushing an end mill, you're going to be able to push the end mill to the breaking point with that kind of work holding.
Sure, and even offset. So if it's the material sticking out pretty far, it's going to hold it no problem. And what you get when you do that is the audio quality, right? It's the rigidity. You get the audio quality of that cutter. It doesn't change tones as it gets outboard of the workpiece.
So the machinists out there aren't going to hear weird things and worry and run to the e-stop.
What's my cutter doing? What's the wear? Right? Sure.
So how can I put these vices onto the machine, though?
There's several different ways. All the vices have holes in the bottom where they can connect to the machine if there's a correct pattern. Okay. If you are connecting direct to the machine and you're going this direction on a T, we have little driver keys that fit in the bottom as well. It just adds a little more rigidity and doesn't allow that to wobble. The way you would achieve that is just back the vices out and screw down through the bottom here, okay? Additionally, you can go to your table with a bolt-on connection. We have sizes for all the vices, and if you need a riser, we have a riser. And the interesting thing, they thought about everything. You put these little guides in here, okay? They go in these little holes, and then your vise, because you're sticking inside a machine, go right on top and falls right in those holes.
That's nice. So I don't have to worry about the alignment or being out of skew or out of square or anything.
It's easy with a smaller vise. You got the big vise, very heavy potentially, and you're reaching 2 feet into the machine. It's a lot easier to do that. Lines it right up. And we have those spacers both for the vise to the riser and the riser to the base plate.
Okay, what about quick change? I mean, people are looking to reduce their setup times. Do you offer anything on the quick change side?
Sure. We have our own 0-point connection in 52 and 96, the industry standard. Our design's a little different. This is actually a vise in itself. It actually has a screw in the middle. It has a little pin to keep that screw in position. So it's actually a vise, where some of the competitors, they're pins and things that push against each other. So it's the same technology as the vise itself in there. For adaptability, we would put our pull studs on the bottom and go right into the base plate like other competitors. Or if you have a competitor's base plate, very common ones at 52 and 96.
Yep.
We would put our threaded stud in here, which is about 2 millimeters larger in diameter than the competitors, but then we'd take their pull stud off of theirs, put it into ours on our threaded stud, and it'd go right into their base plate, no problem.
So if I've already got the competitor system, I can just make my next vise an Amugi vise, and that's gonna let me get to go.
Correct.
Okay. Now, what about, I mean, we're standing by a vertical machine right now, but how does this do on 5-axis? I mean, some of those get really sideways, and I mean, you guys have a globe here in the center, and that thing goes upside down.
Oh yeah, sure. No, the work holding force on these is second to none. So you can flip that part upside down, you can do outboard machining, you can machine against the jaw, in other words, the pull-out direction, and it will still hold it just fine.
One of the things I'm seeing a lot in manufacturing is the pre-planning, and the CAD CAM side is really growing so that when the job hits the floor, it's ready to go. What do you offer to help support machinists that are doing their job and their prep planning?
Oh sure, when we quote everything, we're going to quote it with the appropriate step files. So if you give us the step file of your table, we'll put the vise, the riser, base plates, whatever you want right on there, so you can almost taste, touch, and feel it right out of the file, right?
So I get to see it right away on my machine.
Right away.
I don't have to wait. I don't have to make my programmers do it. You guys hand deliver.
Put it right on there. Yep.
Dave, I mean, it's starting to make a lot of sense as to why Amugi's put all the work into research, develop, and deploy these work holding solutions. So really, I've got 2 questions left for you. One, I want to know what the service life is going to be like. Am I going to have to replace these all the time? 2, I want to know how long is it going to take to get one into my shop?
Right. So 2 good questions. Serviceability, shaft is 50,000 cycles. The screws for the top jars are 10,000 cycles. Beautiful, right? All stocked here in the United States, West Boylston, Massachusetts, from our 3 size vices, the different riser plates, the different base plates, the Evo point plates, the jaws, and all the accessories you need to adapt to our base plates or a competitor's base plate.
Dave, I lied. I got one more question. Really, it's for the people watching out there. If they like what they're seeing and they want to try this out, what should they do?
Contact your distributors through US and Canada. That's where we're selling these devices. They're full complemented stock in the United States for immediate delivery. When you send us a step file through your distributor, we can take that base plate that you sent us, add our elements to the top, so when you get the quotation, you can physically see it right on your screen.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Dave.